She hasn't been seen in 6 days. I just put a calendar together and I marked off like the day she went missing and the 2 times that I've seen her. And the last time I saw her was 6 days ago, so.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 10:44 a.m. Here's Splash. And here's Boo. And I'm just getting out of bed. So Splash and Simba woke me up at 7 a.m. But I did not get to bed until about 2:30 a.m. So I only had like 5 hours of sleep. I have to clean up what's left from crunchy time last night. Here's Simba. For some reason, Simba and Splash got into a big fight this morning in the dining room. And that's what woke me up. I had to get out of bed to see what was going on. And then what happened was I checked the security camera footage and no sighting of Sammy overnight. But last night before I went to bed, I discovered like a lost cat specialist on the internet. And she has a whole bunch of material out there. And she has like a lost cat kit. So I bought it last night, downloaded it. And it's like a video and a book, and the video is like an hour long. So I watched the video while I was laying in bed this morning, and I was taking notes on the video. And I'm currently in the process of reading the book. Now, a lot of what she says is the exact opposite of what I've been doing the past few days. Like, I put food all over the yard to try to attract like every cat and animal, but I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm actually supposed to be doing the opposite. I'm supposed to be removing all of the food out of the yard. And then I'm supposed to figure out some way to keep the back door propped open a little bit. I do have a chain on the door, so I could always like open it and keep the chain on it to allow the cat to return home and just walk in the door. Now, that's obviously a challenge for many reasons. So right now it's the middle of winter. It's like 34 degrees out. It's going to be very cold to do that. The other challenge is the Lucky 7. So at night, the Lucky 7 stay downstairs. So the OG4 and the Lucky 7 can all, get sleep, and there's no fighting overnight, and, there's no stress overnight. So I would have to somehow figure out how to get the Lucky 7 upstairs at night so that no one's downstairs. The other thing is, I don't just have, Sammy's not the only cat out there. There's other cats, there's possums, raccoons, skunks. Anyone could potentially walk in the door, and not just Sammy, so that's an issue. And the other option is like near my back door. When you come in the back door, it goes straight down a flight of stairs to the basement area. So maybe I would be able to figure out a way to just block off those stairs, although I don't know how I would be able to do that. I would have to kind of look at it and see. Maybe I could get like a piece of wood or something like that I could prop up on the stairs. I can't use gates. There's not enough room to put the gates. So I don't know. Right now I'm still reading the book. I'm still digesting the information. The other thing I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to really, really search my yard, the neighbors' yards, like deep searching. So I can't do it today because it's raining. Also because I'm exhausted. The past 2 days I've run around so much. I'm completely exhausted. I need today as a day of rest, even though I need to do a ton of laundry. I need to do a little bit of cleanup in the house, but I want to spend the vast majority of the day laying on the couch, working on my computer, and stuff like that. It is 1:15 p.m. and here's Boo. And it looks like an Amazon Prime truck just pulled up, so I might be getting a shipment. I actually have 2 items that are supposed to be arriving today. It's raining. It is supposed to rain all day. I just got all the cats fed. Everything's taking like so long this morning. I feel like I'm doing everything in slow motion because I'm so tired. I had breakfast myself. So what I would like to do is finish reading the information about finding a lost cat. Yeah, this is an Amazon delivery. And then I'm going to have to find an umbrella or something so I could go outside and collect all of those cat food bowls that are all over the yard. I also want to open up the greenhouse and put something inside the greenhouse. Maybe if Sammy smells that, she'll go in the greenhouse. Right, Boop? I just got these windproof clotheslines. It's like 3 of them for like $8 or 3 of them for $9. And what I want to do with these, once it stops raining, is I want to hang one between the house. I'm going to hang it by the back door, and I'm going to hang it to this corner of the garage. It should just fit. It's about 16 feet, and these are 5 meters, and these are adjustable. And so what I would like to do is I would like to then hang some of the blankets that the cats use downstairs that have their scent all over them. I want to hang those on the clothesline, and the reason why is because I feel like there will be better air circulation if I do that. So if I hang something out there that's like scented like the cats, I feel that it'll get more air circulation hanging on a clothesline than it will, for example, if I just leave it on a chair by the back door, or if I just leave it on top of like this patio chair, like that's a pair of sweatpants, for example. I feel like, it's not getting as much air circulation as it should. Also, this back patio area is pretty much an enclosed space. So on this side of the square, we have the house, which we're in right now. On that side of the square, we have the garage, which extends that way. Over here, we have very tall hedges, which are like a privacy barrier. So that extends like really high, and that's like this part of the square or the rectangle. And then along this edge, we have the fence and the greenhouse. So it's like an enclosed rectangle, and then, you could go behind the garage, like over there. So there is like more space, but I feel like just this area over here is kind of like an enclosed area. And that's why when we get like high winds and stuff, the winds can whip in here and they'll actually form like little cyclones in here. And that's why in the past, like I had a glass patio table, and then we got really heavy winds and the entire table flipped and shattered because of the way that the wind moves in this area. For some reason, like the wind can get trapped in here and it just like circulates, like goes in a circle versus just freely flowing away. So I'm hoping maybe the clotheslines will help bring her back. I don't think this weather's helping. I don't think rain all day is helping, but I'm very happy it's rain and not snow. That is one good thing. I'm just like so thankful that we have rain and not snow. Right, Nancy? Right, Nancy? Call your sister home. Go call her home, Nancy. Call her home. It is 4:13 p.m. and I just brought in all of the food bowls. I'm going to leave this heated bowl plugged in, but I'm not going to put any food in it. I brought in the heated kitty cafe. I also disassembled the automatic feeder. There's the table. And I put that in a plastic storage tub. There's a whole bunch of birds around here waiting for some kind of food to come out. But the cat food that I've put out over the past several days, the vast majority of it has been eaten by birds. So I'm not putting any out right now. What I'd like to do is like take a walk around the block and just, keep an eye out for Sammy, maybe take a walk along the woods, see if she's around there, or I don't know where she is. She hasn't been seen in 6 days. I just put a calendar together and I marked off like the day she went missing and the 2 times that I've seen her, and the last time I saw her was 6 days ago. So it is getting concerning. I did order a few more cat finding tools, pieces of equipment that could help me search for her. But other than that, I've just been learning about cat detectives and pet detectives and methods that they use to find lost cats. And I'm going to put what they say to use, which is why I took all the food bowls in. So we'll see what happens. It should definitely help as far as the security cameras go, because the birds keep setting off the security cameras. So without all these birds eating all the food, there will be a lot less movement in the yard. It is 5:19 p.m. I'm in the greenhouse, and I just grabbed one of the blankets from downstairs that the cats like to lay on. I'm putting it here on this chair. I was just sitting on this chair for a while. It's quite cozy in here right now. So the 2 heaters are on, the Christmas lights are on, which are giving off heat, and also the dehydrated covers giving off warm air. What I'm going to do tonight is leave the door open. So I have this plastic covering the door, So I'm just going to leave it open like this and see if any cats go in. I got to figure out if I have a camera that I could point at this greenhouse or even put in the greenhouse just to keep an eye on what's going on in here. So I just walked around the immediate neighborhood. The information I found online is to try to keep your search within like 500 feet of your house. So I made like a big circle and I walked all around. I walked along the woods. There's no sign of her near the woods. And then there's a brook in the woods. And because of all the rain, it's like really heavy right now. Like there's a lot of water in it. So I walked to the other side of it and I was trying to look on that side, but it's harder to get in and get a better view on that side. I just walked around like the edges, the periphery to do what I could do. I couldn't see her anywhere. And then I, walked around the block down the road a little bit and I don't see her anywhere, but I don't see any other cats either. So, I don't know what's going on. I can only do what I could do. I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of the inside cats. And I would like to get a video posted today. So far, I spent the entire day learning about finding lost cats. So hopefully the warmth that is given off here, the shelter of the greenhouse, and also this blanket with a familiar scent will lure her in. I'm not putting any food in here. They also say do not put a litter box outside. They say don't put her cat bed outside because all that does is attract other cats who then want to mark it for themselves, and it could, just keep her from coming back. I checked underneath the table cover. She's not under there. I also checked inside the shelters and she's not in either of those. It's 5:34 p.m. and it's raining again. And now we are supposed to be getting like heavy winds all night. I still have to scoop the litter and give the cats water, make something for dinner. It's just really hard right now because I've been spending so much time and effort trying to find Sammy. It's really hard to not get discouraged. Like really hard to not get discouraged. All I can do is all I can do right now and keep trying. And, they say you want to keep trying at least for 2 months. It's been 6 days since she was last seen on one of the security cameras outside. And, the weather's been really horrible for the past 6 days. So I'm hoping that's a factor. And I'm hoping wherever she's staying, she's at least coming out at night and finding food and water and taking care of herself. That's what I'm hoping. Here's Ziggy and Ringo. I checked in with my neighbors down the street who also feed cats. They haven't seen her, and I feel really bad because the one woman, she has a 4.5-year-old cat, and he was just diagnosed with a mass on his heart. So I guess he has some kind of tumor on his heart, and it's affecting his breathing. So she has to go see a cardiologist tomorrow with the cat, and it's really sad. It's a very, very young cat, so I hope the cardiologist can do something for it. It's just not a good time for cats right now. It's horrible. It's 7 p.m. and I totally forgot that we're supposed to get such strong winds tonight, so I cannot keep this open. I have to shut this door. This is a Shiba Perfect Portion. I opened it up and I'm going to leave it here on this plate in my garage, because this is one of the ways that you can tell if like a cat is trapped in your garage. And that is if you leave some food in the garage, and then if you check it in the morning, like if it looks like it's been eaten, chances are good that you have like a cat trapped in your garage. Now, I don't think she's in here, but this garage has been open quite a lot, like since the last time I saw her, because, I had to take the snowblower out, and then I was making the table for outside, and I was cleaning up the automatic feeder. So, she could have snuck in the garage and be hiding somewhere, because I know how good Sammy is at hiding. So I might as well see what happens. I wish I had another camera that I could put in here to see, God forbid, like mice come out and eat this. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll see what it looks like tomorrow. So this is what it looks like today. This is one of the cat finding tools that I just ordered today. It was on sale on Amazon. I can't believe it already arrived. I didn't think this was coming until tomorrow. So what this is a thermal imaging camera. It has a thermal resolution, super resolution, up to 8 hours continuous running, temperature measurement range from -4 Fahrenheit to 1022 Fahrenheit, 25 hertz image frequency. I don't know what any of that means. I bought this one because it had good reviews and it was on sale. So I'm going to give it a try. I don't know if I have to charge this first or put batteries in it or what. This is the tool. It is a nice size and it comes with a charger, and I have to charge this for at least 3 hours before I use it. It is 12:38 a.m. and I was just about to go to bed at like 12:18 a.m. and I decided to look at the security camera footage as I was going to bed. And at 12:17 a.m., like 1 minute earlier, it appeared that Sammy was here by the front door. So there's a camera right here, and there's a tuxedo cat right there. And the ear was tipped on the tuxedo cat. It looked like Sammy. It looked like, a cat that's been out in the cold for a week. And she was poking around here by the door, and then she went this way. So as soon as I saw that, I threw a pair of boots on, I grabbed my coat, and I grabbed a flashlight and the thermal sensor, and I ran outside, but I did it calmly because if she was around, I didn't want to scare her. And I walked around the entire yard. I could not find her anywhere in the yard. So then I walked along the sidewalk in a few different directions, but it's late at night, and the wind is insane tonight, like insane wind. So I was like, I'm just gonna go inside because it just felt dangerous to be out. So what I did was I grabbed some tuna, a can of tuna, and I emptied it into this bowl here. And with the wind, hopefully the scent will carry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here by the door and hope that she comes back for it. Now, what I was doing right before I was going to bed was I was doing a golden cord meditation. It's on YouTube. It is guided meditation, help your missing pet come home. And I was on my second or third time doing it in a row because I was like, well, this worked with Ditto. Like when Ditto went missing for 4 days, I really think that the reason why he came back the next day is because I was doing like meditations to guide him back. So I figured, let me do some meditations to try to guide Sammy back. And then the next thing I know, she shows up at the front door. I mean, it looks like her. I don't see any other tuxedo cats around here. Especially with tipped ears like that. It looks like her. So I'm going to assume it was her. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to try to do the meditations a few more times. Maybe she'll come back and get the tuna. Maybe she'll just come back. I don't know. We'll have to see. It is 1:40 a.m. and I put a second bowl of food out. I don't know if you could see it. It's a blue bowl, and it's to the left of the pink bowl. So what I did was I grabbed a frozen piece of fried chicken and I stuck it in the air fryer. Now, it's kind of stupid because I forgot that I have the other fried chicken that I bought yesterday in the refrigerator. And that's what I should have just, grabbed and stuck it in the air fryer because it would have been quicker. But I forgot that I had that in the refrigerator. So I took out the last piece that I had in the freezer and I heated it up in the air fryer, and then I picked out all of the meat and I stuck it in the bowl on the front step. I'm hoping that Sammy will smell it and come back because her favorite food is chicken. She likes it more than tuna, but there's tuna out there, there's chicken out there. I'm probably going to sit here another 10 or 15 minutes and then I'm going to go to bed. I did not plan on being up until 2 o'clock in the morning tonight. I thought I was going to be asleep by 12:30, But, Sammy was here. That means she's close. She's in the area. I just don't know where she went. I have to figure out, like, where she goes. I know she went to the left. So we're looking at these bowls, and she went to the left of the steps. She did not go down the walkway. She, like, jumped off the steps, like, to move alongside the house. But I didn't see her on the side of the house. I didn't see her along the back of the house. Like, she left my yard. I don't know where she leaves the yard. I don't know what direction she leaves it. So I'm going to rethink some of these security cameras tomorrow and like what direction to point them in. I also bought another one because I feel like I'm running out. Like, I have 7 in the yard, but I'm like running out. I need more. So one of them was on sale, and it was like $49.99, so I got that today. And I don't know when that's going to be delivered, tomorrow, the next day. I have no idea. And yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I'm tired. I'm happy I got to see Sammy, that she was here. But I would like to get her inside of the house. Not just to the house, but inside of the house. Like, I wish I would get these notifications from the security camera, like, quicker than I've been getting them. It's 3:41 a.m. Sammy came back. I just woke up, I don't know, like 5 minutes ago, and I checked the security camera footage, and Sammy came back around 3:05 a.m., and she was hesitant to come up the steps, but she came up the steps. Then she ate a few bites out of the bowl with tuna, but then she moved over to the bowl with the fried chicken. She ate all of it. She ate all the fried chicken. And then I don't know where she went. So I got up really fast and I opened the door and I went outside, just, right here. I'm not walking around or anything. I would just like poke my head out and I was like, Sammy, I don't see her. But then I remembered that I didn't give her any water. I was like, oh no, I forgot to put a water bowl out. So I just put a water bowl out. That's the pink bowl in the middle. And what I also did is I grabbed a few handfuls of dry food and then I put it in the blue bowl on the left where all the fried chicken was that she ate. I put dry food in there. So, she doesn't appear to be starving too badly because she didn't eat the rest of the tuna, unless she just doesn't like the tuna. I'm happy she ate the chicken. I knew she would love it because she's a chicken girl. And I know it's definitely Sammy. 100% I know it's her. Maybe she'll come back and drink some water. Maybe she'll come back and eat some dry food. I don't want to scare her. I think it's a good thing that she came back. It's a good thing that she ate some food. So we're making good progress, and I need to get some sleep. I'm so tired.
Thank you for watching this Lucky Earls video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.